right, getting set here for game 2. Getting ready for game 2 here in Moorhead. And we're underway. Sioux Falls in white here. We are playing against Mound Westonka. Shot goes high. Mound Westonka into the zone, passes over. Nice opportunity here for Ronan. Out to neutral for Sioux Falls. Tries to chip it back in. Mound Westonka sends it out. Gonna be a corner here that I can't quite get on my film. This is an interesting location for filming, but it's the best one. So here we are. Oh, nice hit. All right, we are still battling to get the puck out of our own end here. Working along the wall is Michael and Manny. Getting some help from Lloyd. Going in towards the net, attempted to wrap that there. And the goalie covers. We have Luke in net for this game. 13:44 remaining in the first. We are scoreless. Again, Sioux Falls in white, Mound Westonka in black. Face off to Luke's left. Teigen with it behind her own net and able to send it out. Gabriel with it in neutral, dumps it in. Kept the puck in there, sending it behind the net. Lionel steals that puck. Oh, nice backhanded pass to the slot, nobody home. Mound Westonka looking for the stretch pass, they don't get it. No icing. Puck is behind Luke's net here, being skated out and passed up to Lionel. Lionel has it stolen in neutral, still battling here, sent the length of the ice for icing. Coming back into the Sioux Falls defensive end, 12:48 remaining in the first, still scoreless. Off coming here to Luke's right. Sislo at the dot. Sent behind the Sioux Falls net. Brecken working on the wall, double teamed. Getting help from Jackson. Jackson comes away with it, sends it up and out of the zone. Ronan in pursuit. Mound Westonka through neutral, shot towards the net, pad save. Lloyd recovers that puck, sends it up to Ronan in the corner. Ooh, deflected pass there. Ronan able to pass it out to Brecken. Brecken in neutral, able to send it into the zone, looking for Ronan. Ronan not quite able to grab that pass. Good pressure. Point holds in that puck, and it escapes the zone. Jack with it in neutral, waiting for Sioux Falls to clear. Still working here along the wall, double teamed. Getting good help. Parker loses a handle on the puck. Jack recovers, passes over, and back in neutral. Manny with the puck, skates it in, dumps it into the zone. At the point here, held in, shot towards the net, goalie save with the stick, sends it out to his own defenseman. Mound Westonka through neutral into the zone, shot on net, and that's a save. Luke covers that puck, 11:12 remaining in the first. Face-off coming here to Luke's left. Harper at the dot. shot towards the net is blocked by Harper. Sends it to Manny, who passes over to Parker. Parker hustling into the zone. Has that puck in the corner, taken down behind the net. Back up and now working 2-on-2. Trip. No call. Sent to the opposite corner. Lloyd keeps that in and then it escapes. Jackson able to skate it in. Sent into the corner. Gabriel in pursuit. Good help from Lloyd here on the wall. Nobody in the middle. Mound Westonka clears. Grab of the hand. Harper grabs that puck. Sets it down for himself. Tries to get in the zone and is blocked. Opportunity here for Mound Westonka. They are blocked. Good defense by Sioux Falls. Teigen clears the zone here. Has Lionel on his right. And that centering pass is deflected. Sent the length of the ice here. That's going to be icing. 9:53 remaining in the first, still scoreless. Offensive zone draw for Sioux Falls.
A few brews earlier, we donated to the
Mound Westonka having a brief conference here with their goalie. Gonna have a face-off to their goalie's right. Sislo at the dot. Mound Westonka clears the zone and enters into the Sioux Falls zone, sent on net and covered by Luke. Face off to Luke's left here. Sislo again at the dot. Mound Westonka keeps it in at the point and sent right to the gut of Luke. He covers and saves. We're going to have another defensive zone draw here, this time to Luke's right. Same personnel still on the ice. Sislo dismissed from the dot. Ronan comes in to take it. Jack working in the corner. Sislo comes to help. Takes it behind his own net. Loses a handle. And that's a goal for Mound Westonka. 9:21 remaining here in the first. Sioux Falls goes down 1. Face off 1 back to the defense. Parker skates it in. Manny working in the corner. Help from Lloyd. Puts it towards the net. Just wide. Not able to hold the zone. Nice job there. Good back check by Harper. Puck is held in by Manny, who tries to send it towards the net. Gets stuck there in some feet. Working behind their own net. Hit from Parker into the boards. Working along the wall here, 2-on-2. Puck still in the zone for the offense. Sneaks out there. Goal was attributed to number 18 on Mound Westonka. And that is icing. We're going to have a face-off in our own zone. 8:19 remaining, down 1. Face-off coming to the left of Luke. Sislo at the dot. Teigen sends it up to Gabriel. Puck gets lost in the feet of Mound Westonka, sent towards the net wide. Jack battling there, loses the puck. Ooh, I thought Luke had that covered for a minute, still loose. Lionel working in the corner here, and they're able to clear the zone. Mound Westonka with the puck here in neutral, dumps it in. Puck goes back to the other corner. 2-on-2, working in the corner here. Mound Westonka comes out with it. Bounced off the puck there, and that's a save for Luke. 7:28 remaining. Sioux Falls still down 1-0. Staying down in the defensive end, we're going to have a face-off to the right of Luke. Switching personnel here, Harper is at the dot. Face-off is won backwards. Sent to the backboards. Mound Westonka skates it out. Glove save for Luke. Great one. That shot came from the bottom of the circles here. Nice high glove save for Luke. Face-off to Luke's left. Won by Harper and skated out of the zone by Brecken. Brecken chips it in. And Mound Westonka sends it right back out. Waiting for Sioux Falls to clear the zone. Harper sends it right on net. Goalie sends it wide to his own defenseman. Puck sneaks out of the zone with some foot race here between Manny? Nope, Jackson. Sorry. Jackson and a Mound Westonka player. Nice pass up to Ronan, who skates it into the zone. Getting some pressure there, able to get a shot off, but it goes wide. In the middle of a shift change here for Sioux Falls. This puck is sent the length of the ice for icing. 6:32 remaining here in the first. Sioux Falls down 1-0. Offensive zone draw opportunity. Shift change brings Sislo back to the dot. Parker and Sislo battling in the corner. Parker with some space. Centering pass, not quite in the middle there. Manny sends it back in deep. Point able to hold it in. Good job by Jack there. Oh, and then it sneaks out. Teigen with the puck in neutral. Sends it over to the winger. Good battle here in neutral. Mound Westonka takes over. Chips it into the zone. Puck is behind Sioux Falls' net. And sent out of the zone. Nice pass from Sislo to Parker. Just in the zone and then out. Nice shot block there. Pass block for Manny. Nice stretch pass here. And that's going to be icing. Headed down to the Sioux Falls end for a face-off. 5:37 remaining here in the first. Mound Westonka up 1-0. Again, that goal was by number 18. Harper at the dot. Skating behind the net. Harper with the puck in the other corner, sends it to Lloyd. Looking for an outlet there, doesn't see one, goes the other direction. Gabriel tries to get that puck out. Lionel is able to take it out. Lionel is on an opportunity here, triple teamed. Working here in the middle. Harper finds that puck in neutral, skates it in, and a glove save for the goalie. Shot was right on, just a little high. Easy glove save for the goalie. 5:04 remaining in the first. On the ice, Harper at the dot. On the wings, Gabriel and Lionel. On D, Jack and Teigen. Ooh, puck escapes the zone here. Sioux Falls has to clear out. Jack with possession in the neutral zone. Chips it in. Lionel in pursuit. Puck sent behind Mound Westonka's own net. And out. Unable to get that stick check in the neutral zone, but Sioux Falls clears the zone easily. Harper skates it in the middle of a shift change, so just dumps it. Nice stretch pass, didn't connect. Still behind the Sioux Falls zone, or behind the Sioux Falls net. Not quite able to get our full oomph on these passes lately, but Brecken skates it out of the zone. Sislo takes over in neutral. One-on-one opportunity here. And it's a goalie save. Right up the gut, goalie with a nice save. We're going to have a face-off opportunity for Sioux Falls here in the offensive zone. Sislo at the dot. To the right of the Mound Westonka goalie. Up to the point. Kept in. Sent behind. Working behind the net here. Nice steal from Sislo. Looking for a centering pass. Ronan with a shot. Blocked. And Mound Westonka skates it out. They're able to chip it into the zone. Nice hit. Great hit by Ronan to knock that player off the puck. Shot towards the net, blocked with the pads. Working in the opposite corner here is Sioux Falls. Kept in by the point. Pass from Lloyd up to Ronan, and it clears the zone. Mound Westonka goes B to D here in the neutral. And back into the zone. Just knocked out by Sioux Falls. Parker here skates it into the zone. Loses a handle, but recovers right to the gut of the goal. And that's a save for the goalie. Vacuum that right up. Gonna have a face-off to the left of the Mound Westonka goalie. 3:07 remaining here in the first. Sioux Falls down by 1. Harper at the dot. Face-off one back to the point. Jack works with it, sends it into the corner. Teigen with the puck at the other point, skates up and sends it to the other corner. Oh, Sioux Falls pass is a little too hard. Offside. Face-off opportunity comes just outside the offensive zone for Sioux Falls. Harper sends it into the zone. Teigen with it at the point, sends it towards the net. Block. Mound Westonka breaks it out. Deflection off of Teigen's skate keeps that puck out of the zone. Manny sends it in. Parker working in the corner here. Sent to the other corner. Lloyd able to hold the zone for a moment. Nice stretch pass here for Mound Westonka. Teigen with pressure. Oh, right up the gut. Great save by Luke. And he covers that puck. Great job. 1:56 remaining here. Without that save, it'd certainly be 2-0. Sioux Falls still down by a goal. Face-off coming to the left of Luke. Jackson skates it in front of his own net. Working in the corner with Lionel. 2-on-2 over here, trying to get possession. Mound Westonka comes away with it, but is quickly stuffed and sent out to neutral. Sislo sends it back to his D-men. They try to pop it out of the zone. Luke covers. 1:29 remaining here in the first. We are going to have a Zamboni break after this period. Face-off coming in the defensive zone. Setting up to Luke's right. Sislo wins it backwards. Lloyd off the iron. and Jackson deflects it to send it into the corner. Sioux Falls in our own end here. Ooh, Lionel with a stick. Nice poke check, good pass up. Lionel sends it into the zone. Shift change here coming for Sioux Falls, so nobody in pursuit of the puck. Mound Westonka skates it out of their own end without pressure. Into the zone. Good pressure from Harper and from Ronan. Shot towards the net, and it goes. Not sure Luke even saw that. Think he was screened by his own man. 45.1 seconds remaining here in the first. Mound Westonka makes it 2-0. Face-off coming here at center ice with 45.1 seconds left in the period. Teigen in possession, sends it up. Working here in neutral, sent back into the Sioux Falls zone. Jack with the puck skates it behind his own net, passes over to Teigen, who sends it up the wall. Sioux Falls unable to break it out. Nice hit there from Harper. Nope, Brecken, sorry. Brecken skates it into the zone, working in the corner, looking for someone to pass to. Jack corrals that puck, keeps it in the zone, but then Mound Westonka skates it out. Mound Westonka through neutral, shot on goal, pad save. Rebound gets loose and another shot wide. And that's where we're going to end the first period. At the end of one, Mound Westonka ahead 2-0. We will be back after the Zamboni break. All right, getting set to go here for period 2. Again, Sioux Falls down by 2. Score is 2-0 in favor of Mound Westonka. On the ice here for Sioux Falls, Harper at the dot. Face-off coming here at center ice. We are underway here in the second. Luke has that puck to the side of the net there. Jackson reverses, sends it to the other corner. Puck escapes the zone here. D-to-D pass for Mound Westonka. And dumped in. Falls behind their own net, sends it up to the corner. Battling on the wall here. And skated out. Sent up to Brecken on the wing. He dumps it, sends it across the boards as we shift. Working on the wall here. Manny in pursuit. Parker as well in the other corner. Oh, right up the gut, right on the paint, unable to get it to go. Held in there by Teigen and sent out. Stretch pass all the way to our end. Good pressure there, nobody to pass it to. Parker sends it out of the zone. Pass up to Sislo. All the way up and to the paint, unable to get it to go. Retrieval there by Parker, who passes to Sislo right in front of the net. Double teamed, unable to get it to go. Jack in neutral, chips it back in. Shift change coming for Sioux Falls. Lionel on the wall. Ooh, that's a hit in open ice. The mother streaming does not like that, but here we are. He gets right back up and is in front of the net. Let's get it to him. Gabriel with a great opportunity, unable to get it to center, sent the length of the ice for icing. We are headed back into the Westonka end for a face-off. 13-13 remaining here in the second, still down 2-0. Hey, way to wear it, let's go! Harper at the dot to the right of the Westonka goalie. One back to the point. Jackson unable to get a good pass off there. Icing. Headed back down to the defensive end, or the offensive end here. Gonna have another face-off. Harper at the dot. Wins that face-off there. Sent out of play. Held in at the point, sent behind the net. Lionel in pursuit. Nice. Goes for the body after the puck. Yeah, let's go! Nice job for Harper. Right on the doorstep. Great pass from Gabriel. Beauty. Good work from Lionel at the wall. Leads to a nice pass and makes it in. Great job by Harper there. Sioux Falls on the board, 2-1. 12:36 remaining in the second. Harper from Gabriel and Lionel. Jack with the puck in his defensive end, sends it up to Michael in neutral. Skates it in. Sent hard right to the goalie stick. And able to clear the zone. Ronan corrals the puck in neutral, passes over to Brecken. His pass to Sislo is deflected. Westonka skates it out of the zone, through neutral and into our zone. All the way to the goalie. Got a collision here. Net is off its moorings, so we're going to have a stoppage here. That puck sent Teigen into Luke. I think everybody's good. All right, net is secure. We're going to have a face-off here in the Sioux Falls end. Over to Luke's right. Sislo at the dot. Lost that face-off, pad save for the goalie. Nice. Puck is skated out into neutral. Good pressure here from Sioux Falls. Skated into the zone by Mound Westonka. Working behind the Sioux Falls net. Good help here. Sioux Falls skates it out of the zone with some space. Into neutral, nice pass over. Brecken working here in the corner. Gets some help from Michael. Nice steal for Brecken. Shoots towards the net, deflected wide by the goalie's stick. Nice centering pass there. Ronan grabs it. Ooh, deflection. Unable to get it to go is Sioux Falls. Westonka clears the zone. Passing in through neutral into the zone. Jackson behind his own net. Working along the back wall here. Jackson and Lloyd playing catch. Good pressure here from Westonka. Nice stick. Sioux Falls able to clear the zone. Chipped in. Parker working along the wall here in the corner, getting help from Harper. Point is able to keep this puck in, but then a deflection sends it out. Lloyd with the puck through neutral, passes over to his D partner. One hard pursuing here from Westonka. Does clear out. Sioux Falls chips it in neutral. Manny with the puck here, able to hold it in, battling along the corner. Nice hit there by Parker. Puck escapes the zone, but Manny regains possession and sends it back in deep. Shift change here coming for Sioux Falls. Parker in pursuit of the puck. Working on the wall here, double team. Lionel coming to help. Puck escapes the zone. Jack with control loses a handle. Good help there from Sislo. Has some space to correct. Working behind the net, sends it to his other D partner. Lionel with the puck, sends it up and out of the zone. Losing possession here in the neutral is Sioux Falls. Mound Westonka chips it back in. And Sioux Falls sends it back out. In their own end, we have a D-to-D pass here, pass up to neutral. Mound Westonka skates it in. Jack in pursuit. Deflected wide here by the goalie. Loose, sent wide again. Teigen regains possession here for Sioux Falls. Skating it out here and sending it in hard is Sioux Falls. Just under 9 minutes remaining here in the second period. Score is still 2-1. Sioux Falls still regrouping here in neutral, skates it in. Harper leaves it for Ronan, unable to keep that in the zone. Brecken in pursuit. Mound Westonka skates it in 1-on-3, and that's a glove save for the goalie. Stoppage in play here to have a face-off coming to Luke's left. 8:28 remaining. Score is 2-1 in favor of Westonka. Face-off won by Sioux Falls. Sent around to the back wall. Sioux Falls unable to clear the zone, and there it goes. There the puck goes. All right, out in neutral, Mound Westonka with possession. Deflects it in. Sent around to the back wall. Puck skates out of the zone here. Harper in pursuit. Nobody in the corner, and that's where the puck went. Goalie covers. After that puck is frozen, we're going to have a shift change here for Sioux Falls. We're going to have a face-off to the left of Luke. 7:47 remaining here in the second. 2-1, Weston. Sislo won that face-off, sends it back around. Working in the corner here is Sioux Falls, getting good help and able to skate it out of the zone. Pass not quite online there for Sioux Falls. Westonka takes it back into the zone. Sioux Falls able to clear it, still trying to regain possession. We have a call here on the ice. Looks like Sioux Falls is going to the box. Parker heading to the box, number 61.
That's awful.
This penalty happened behind the puck, behind the play. Not quite sure what happened entirely, but here in Minnesota, penalties are 2 minutes in length. So Sioux Falls going on the kill for the next 2 minutes. On the ice for Sioux Falls, Sislo at the dot, Manny, Teigen, and Jack. Having some sort of a conversation here on the ice. Working in the corner is Michael and Jack. Sioux Falls tries to clear that puck. At the bottom of the circle, shot on net, deflected wide. Puck is loose behind the net. Sneaks out, sent towards the net, blocked. Sioux Falls trying to get that puck out. And finally able to chip it out. Westonka with possession in the neutral zone. Tries to send it back in. Sioux Falls skates it out. There we go. All right, looks like we are going to even it up here and play some 4-on-4 hockey. Westonka going into the box. 6:41 remaining here in the second. We are going to have 4-on-4 for 1:21. Looks like. Again, 4-on-4 hockey face-off coming here in the Westonka zone. Harper on the dot. Puck is won back to the defense. Harper in possession here. Sends it back to Teigen on the point. Sends it towards the net. Glove saved by the goalie. 6:31 here remaining in the second. Face off again at the goalie's right in the Westonka end. Harper working in the corner. Again, we're even at 4-on-4 here for another minute 4. And Sioux Falls will be released from the box. Westonka skates it into the Sioux Falls end. Nice defense there by Jack. Sent wide. Good defense here as well. Excellent. Sioux Falls able to deflect both of those shot attempts. Ooh, almost cleared the zone. Sent back in. Teigen with the puck behind our own net. Still working at the top of the circles here and along the wall. Unable to clear the puck, but here we go. Sioux Falls on a sprint and slows down here in neutral. Harper sends it into the zone. 20 seconds until we get our man out of the box. Then we'll have an abbreviated power play. Mound Westonka clears the zone. chips it into our zone, has some space. Good defense shut down there. Jackson with the puck sends it across the ice. Skated out of the zone by Ronan, who chips it in. Sioux Falls is full strength on an abbreviated power play for around 30 seconds or so. Sioux Falls again on the man advantage here. Chips it out into neutral. Westonka passing it into the zone. Sioux Falls regains possession, passing it out of their own zone through neutral now. 15 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Parker working here along the back wall. Puck is sent up, and Manny working with it as well. Nice passing here to Parker, who sends it over to the point. Lloyd sends it right on net, pad save. We are back to full strength hockey here. Mound Westonka able to skate it out. Beats the foot race for icing, pad save here for Luke. Ooh, the hit right at the blue line. Harper with space, sends it right on net. That was blocked, but also sent high. Harper working along the wall. Shift change coming for Sioux Falls here. Mound Westonka able to break it out. Dumped in. Jack in pursuit behind his own net. Sends it over to his D partner Teigen. Teigen working to break it out. Sioux Falls loses a handle here in neutral. Skates in. Sent high into the safety netting. 3:43 remaining here in the second. Westonka still ahead by a goal. Face-off coming to Luke's left. Point keeps it in, blocked. Nice shot block there for Gabriel. Sends it back into the zone. Jack with the puck behind his own net. Sends it up to Lionel at the wall, and then it deflects. Westonka regains possession here in the neutral, sends it in. With space, sent wide. Jack unable to clear that puck by himself. Battling here right across the blue line is Lionel and Jack. Sislo coming in to help, and that puck gets out. Westonka able to clear the zone and send it back in. Teigen behind the net. The point skates it in, walks it in. Nice fancy moves and a glove save for Luke. 2:49 remaining in the period. Defensive zone draw coming to the right of Luke here. After a shift change, Harper's at the dot. Harper wins that faceoff. Ronan skates it out of the zone, passes over. Brecken loses a handle on it, and that's offside. Face-off coming right outside the blue line of the Sioux Falls zone.
Graham on the face-off.
Sent into the zone. Sioux Falls looking to clear it out. Battling on the wall here, 2-on-2. Puck sneaks out. Skated through neutral and dumped in by Harper. Ronan coming in behind the wall. Harper to help. 2:17 remaining here in the period. Westonka regains possession in their own end, able to send it out. Skating it through neutral into the Sioux Falls zone. Nice, wow, big hit. Lloyd is down on the ice, able to get up and get off the ice by himself. Play still continues here. Sioux Falls able to clear the zone. Brecken with a strong stick here in neutral. Westonka defense in control here, skating it through neutral, chips it into the zone, and a nice toe drag. Able to get a shot off, but saved. Sioux Falls skates it out of the zone with some speed. Michael loses a handle on it. Great hustle there by Manny to get back in the defensive end. Working along the back wall, sending it out. Parker skates it through neutral and puts a shot right on net. Goalie had it covered for a minute, but unable to keep it covered. Nice opportunities here for both Parker and Michael right in front of the net. Manny working as well in the corner. Centering pass is blocked. Sislo able to get it to go. That's deflected. The point holds that puck in. Teigen with the puck skates it in. And the goalie covers. 45.9 seconds remaining here in the second. Sioux Falls still down a goal. Nice pressure, good offensive pressure here from Sioux Falls. Face-off coming to the Westonka goalie's right. Sislo at the dot, Parker and Manny on the wings. Teigen at the point holds it in, sends it to the center, deflected wide. Working in the corner is Parker and Manny. Westonka attempts to pass there, not quite on line. Sislo with the puck. Oop, that's offside. .9 remaining here in the second. Face off right outside the blue line of the offensive zone. Sioux Falls working to try and chip that puck in the zone. Unable to do so. Working in neutral here. Teigen able to send it in. Lionel in pursuit to the corner. Nice miscommunication there. And a glove save. Glove save for the Westonka goalie. Great opportunity there for Sioux Falls. Unable to get it to go. 1 second remaining here in the second period. Just enough time for a face-off. And that's where we're going to close the second period. 2-1, Westonka in the lead. About to go underway here for the third period. Lloyd getting evaluated on the bench, perhaps in concussion protocol. Helmet is off. Hope he's all right. Sioux Falls down 2-1 at the start of the third here. 5-on-5 hockey continues. Sislo at the dot. Puck is sent into the Sioux Falls zone. Teigen in pursuit. Blind pass there. Able to bump each other off the puck though. Parker finds that puck, skates it out of the zone, looking for a pass opportunity. Not there. Puck sneaks out after a scuffle at the boards. Ooh, we are just getting a little rough here. In the corner, sent to the point. Teigen sends it towards the net. Blocked. Just wide. Working hard behind the net. 2-on-2. Oh, body flying. All right, puck comes out. Mound Westonka sends it out to neutral. Chips it into the zone. Sioux Falls recovers possession. Manny with the puck sends it up to Teigen. Hood sends it out. Westonka with the puck sends it out of the zone. Harper with the puck sends it back in. Sioux Falls into the corner. Loses possession here, and it sneaks out from over Jackson's stick. Nice pass here across the ice from Jackson to Harper. Harper sends it on net. Glove save. .32 remaining here in the game. Harper at the dot, face off to the left of the Westonka goalie. Puck is at the side of the net here, scramble here, sent towards the net, deflected. Good battle. Sent to the other corner and sent out of the zone. Jack with the puck in neutral, waits for Sioux Falls to clear and then chips it in. And a nice stretch pass goes the length of the ice, one-on-one, and sent wide. Great job. Great job by our goalie there to remain tough. Jackson and Jack working here in the corner. Oh, sent right to the center. Unable to get that pass to go. Westonka bounced off the puck here. Loses possession, but puts it back into the zone. Jackson with the puck on the wall. Doesn't clear. Lionel attempts to clear, and it goes. Ooh, trip there, but no call. Westonka tries to send it in and biffs it. Teigen with the puck behind her own net. 12:17 remaining here in the game. Teigen skates it out of our zone through neutral. Chips it into the zone, loses a handle. Parker with the puck, following him up, looking for a centering pass, not there. Puck through neutral, now into the Sioux Falls defensive zone, skated out. Lionel with the puck bounces it off the boards and sends it in. Sislo with the puck, nice block to keep it in the zone, looking for a pass outlet, and it doesn't go. Back in neutral, Teigen sends it back in. Puck is behind the Westonka net. Sioux Falls in pursuit. Cleared the zone here, and Teigen yet again tries to send it back in. Needs some fresh legs for Sioux Falls. Trying to shift piecemeal here. Ronan with the puck sends it up for Manny. And Mound Westonka sends it out. Sioux Falls with the puck here in their own zone. Harper able to skate it out and then loses possession offside. 11:10 remaining here in the game. Sioux Falls still down by a goal. Harper wins the puck backwards. Jackson mid-fall passes over to his D partner who clears the zone. Foot race here in neutral. Puck is sent right in front of Luke and covered. Update, Lloyd is back on the ice. That's good to see. Face-off coming to the right of Luke. Harper at the dot here. Good battle here. Tying him up. Manny working to clear the zone. Puck sneaks out. Harper in pursuit. Sends it into the zone. for Westonka. Ooh, lost a handle on it. Ooh, Luke on the doorstep, able to cover. Oof. Not a smart pass there by Sioux Falls, but thankfully that one didn't hurt. 10:29 remaining in the third. Sioux Falls switching personnel, getting fresh legs on the ice. Gonna have a face-off here to Luke's left. Sislo at the dot. Centering pass hits its mark. Good defensive pressure there by Sislo and by Jack. Puck sneaks out to Brecken, who skates it out of the zone. Nice pass over to Ronan. Ronan unable to touch it. No icing though. Working behind the net. At the point, sends it in, and that goes. Nice tip. Sioux Falls evens the score on a beautiful tip. Let's go. With 10:01 remaining here in the third, Sioux Falls ties it up at 2. Great pass from Teigen at the point, sent in, tip, goal. Good job, Flyers! Face off here at center ice. Tie ball game, 5-on-5 hockey continues. Teigen working here in neutral. Losing the puck there at the feet, but able to send it in. We're going to keep that puck in the zone. That goal credited to Ronan. Nice tip there. Sioux Falls still has the puck in the zone until now. It sneaks out, waiting for Sioux Falls to clear and then dumped back in. Goalie sends it wide with his stick. Working here in the corner is Sioux Falls. Manny with a pass that's not quite on line. Westonka skates it out of their zone into neutral and into our zone. Kept in at the point. Centering pass, nobody there. And Sioux Falls clears the zone. Shift change coming for Sioux Falls, piecemeal style, one at a time. Working here, nice. Luke covers that puck. Puck is sent on towards the net by Westonka, not quite on the mark. Luke able to cover. 8:45 here left in the third. We are tied at 2. Shift change brings Sislo to the dot, to Luke's right. Lloyd with the puck, sends it behind the net. Up to Gabriel at the wall. His pass is blocked. Puck saved there by Luke. Gabriel with the puck through neutral. Sends it into the zone. Behind the net here for Sioux Falls is Gabriel. Lionel working on the back wall here, working in the corner. Up to the point. Lloyd fighting for possession there. Loses a handle to it. Nice stick by Teigen. Teigen able to clear the zone. Hard stick. Love to see it. Lionel in pursuit here behind the net. Getting some help from Michael. Ooh, that one hops right under Teigen's stick. Jack with possession, skates it out of the Sioux Falls zone. Loses a handle on it in neutral, gets good help from his D partner. Westonka sends it back in. They are in the process of shifting. Teigen with possession behind the net. Puck sneaks out and sent out. Sioux Falls gonna ice the puck. 7:25 remaining here in the game. Still tied at 2. Gonna have a face-off in our defensive end. Harper at the dot here. 2 Luke's right. Working along the wall is Westonka. Chips it in, sends it into the corner. Harper working behind our own net. Passes over. Still battling here in the corner. Mound Westonka, their centering pass is interrupted by Brecken. Kept in at the point, skating it up and in. Still with pressure. Oh, unable to block that centering pass sent right in front of Luke's nose. Does not go. Battling here in the other corner, Jackson gets it loose, sends it up and out. Stretch pass not quite on line, going for a foot race here. Harper working in the corner, double teamed. Parker coming in to help. Manny with it. Bottom of the circles there, sends it right on net, save. Puck sneaks out of the zone. Jack sends it over to his other D partner in neutral. Fans on that pass, unable to get it to go is Teigen. Manny skates it into the zone, makes a nice move, sends it just high, hits the glass. Nice puck retrieval there by Sislo, kept it into the zone. Point sends it in a little more. It shoots out there. Westonka with the puck in neutral. Sioux Falls able to get a couple little chips here and there to try and deflect. Sislo with the puck hits the ice. Nice save by Luke up high. 5:40 remaining here in the game. Still tied at 2. Puck out at neutral. Westonka in possession. Deflected. Sent into the zone. Sioux Falls sends it out. Nice stretch pass. Great opportunity here. Nice move. And it doesn't go. Off the crossbar for Harper. Sorry, off the post. Nice battle here. Sioux Falls able to chip it back into the zone. Working hard here is Gabriel. Westonka with the puck behind the net. Pressured. Puck clears the zone. Westonka with possession. Sends it hard, high and wide. Point holds it in. Jackson in control. Sends it up. Pass up to Lionel in neutral. Lionel loses a handle on it after some pressure. Attempted steal here in the middle of the neutral zone. Not quite. Ooh, really good attempt there at a foot race. That is icing. We are headed back to the Sioux Falls zone. 4:40 remaining here in the third. Still tied. Face-off coming to the left of Luke. Sislo at the dot. Jack sends it out from the middle towards the wall. One-timer fanned on, out to neutral. Foot race, good hustle there by Ronan. Brecken trying to get a stick on it. Sislo does. Ronan skates it into neutral, chips it in towards the back. Sislo in pursuit, nice smush on the wall there. Centering pass, doesn't quite go. Nice steal. Great steal there by Brecken. Still working in the offensive zone is Sioux Falls, trying to hold that line, keep possession, good pressure. Sislo able to keep it in, send it back in deep. Puck is behind the Westonka net. Sioux Falls steals it, sent right towards the goal, stick save. Nice smush into the wall, still battling here to keep the puck in the zone. Harper with the puck, sends it up. Working behind the net, Ronan sends it right on the doorstep. Sioux Falls with 2 players right on the doorstep, can't get it to go. Sent out to the corner now, Harper in pursuit. Great, great job. Westonka finally able to clear their own zone. Sioux Falls with an opportunity here, sends it back in. Shift change here for those tired legs, lots of work going on. That puck sneaks out of the zone. All the way down to the other end. Nice defense there by Sioux Falls. 2 in the corner, 2-on-1. Westonka on the wall. Nice puck steal. Great job. Gabriel with the puck here in neutral. And then back into the Westonka zone. Sioux Falls can't hold that zone though. Working in here in neutral. Lloyd in pursuit. 2:35 remaining here in the game. Still tied at 2. Puck back out to neutral. Sislo with a hit. Westonka skates it into the zone, passes to the center. That is sent wide by Sioux Falls. Lionel with the puck sends it out, or tries to send it out. Nice block, bud. Sends it to the neutral zone. Nice job, eh? Westonka skates it back in. Working here at the point. With space here at the top of the circle. Lionel with a nice hit, and that puck sails through the paint but does not go. Nice job by Brecken there, sent behind the net. Sioux Falls still working in our own zone. Need to clear it, need to clear it. Just having lots of opportunities here, playing back and forth catch. That puck goes high and out of play. Hey, good shift, good shift. Let's go! Face-off coming here to Luke's left. 1:33 remaining in the game. We are tied at 2. Harper at the dot wins that face-off, skates it out. Chips it ahead into the offensive zone. Working in the corner now. Brecken in pursuit. Jack holds that puck into the zone. Ronan on the other wall. Centering pass doesn't quite go. Sent out to neutral. One-on-one opportunity developing here. Westonka sends it high on Luke, and Luke saves it. Luke covers the puck. A little bit of pushing and shoving in front of the net, but you got to protect your goaltender. 1:04 remaining here in the game, still tied at 2. Defensive zone draw coming here. On the ice for Sioux Falls, Sislo here at the dot. Wins it over to the wall. Battling here in the corner is Jack and Sislo. Sneaks out, goes to the other side. Teigen with the puck. Sends it up to Parker, who skates it out of the zone. Parker with speed tries to send it in. Does so. Working in the corner here. Sends it behind the net. Sislo has it in the other corner. Centering pass is not quite there. And Westonka is able to skate it out of the zone. Pass up through neutral. Loses a handle on it, and Sioux Falls recovers. Manny with space, skating through neutral. Able to chip it in. Sioux Falls looks like we're in the middle of a shift change here. So we only have 2 in the zone. There's another. Sioux Falls lets that zone go, but sends it right back in. Shot for Harper goes towards the net, blocked. Cleared high and wide, and skated back in. Ooh, almost skated in. That is where we end this game, ladies and gentlemen. To be determined what we have here. I assume because it's pool play, we do not have overtime, it looks like. So we are ending here in a tie, 2-2. Team's about to shake hands here at center ice. Thanks for watching. Sioux Falls plays again tomorrow morning at 9:15. Again, thanks for watching, ending in a 2-2 tie.